there's always an up and down in the Marvel universe. One good movie comes, and then the second one becomes disaster. For example, we saw Thor 2, where we saw Jane Foster go to Asgard and Dark Elves, kill Thor's mother for Reality Stone, aka Ether. But that movie became a flop movie, regardless of heavy Easter eggs and hidden details for the upcoming Avengers Infinity War and Endgames, but then Thor Ragnarok came. And we all saw it was a blockbuster. Everyone loved that movie. When Doctor Strange came out, people just loved that masterpiece, and Doctor Strange's cameos were just more than cameos. He just had a major role in movies like Avengers Endgames and Infinity War, and who can forget Spider-Man No Way Home. But here we are discussing Doctor Strange 2. Why MCU? Why? Why can't we always get a movie like Thor Ragnarok or Civil War type? First, let's discuss what went wrong with Doctor Strange 2. We all just saw in the What If series that Doctor Strange had an alternative himself, which is a bad side, and ancient split Doctor Strange's personality into a good and bad side. That's why Strange was the best of the best of the best when it comes to the sorcerer. And the Doctor Strange in the What If series was made up of both egos, the bad and good, and that ego took him to the position where he became strange, supreme, and no one in the universe was capable to stop him, even if he went beyond the time and took the other version of Strange inside him to become more powerful. But still, we saw in Doctor Strange 2 that Doctor Strange of our timeline just killed Strange Supreme just by pushing him down. Literally. Marvel, have you forgotten what you made Stranger Supreme in What If? This thing turned out one of the biggest disappointments, especially for the ones who have already watched the What If series. Fans have not watched Charles Xavier, aka Professor from the X-Men, since the Logan movie, and we all were eager to see what will Professor do in this movie. But when we saw the Professor, we all were too excited to see X-Men in MCEU and working with the Avengers. We saw Illuminati, but without Iron Man. We saw Captain Britain, as we saw in the What If series and alternate versions of Avengers, but how they quickly destroyed them, like those who killed Thanos without making him snap, are now butchered like chicken. Who does that? And if you wanted to do this thing, then why you just added this scene into this movie? And this makes me come to my third point. If you guys added Strange Supreme and Illuminati in the movie, at least you guys should have a story block. You guys decided to save a character with no ties to the audience and killed those characters in the process, for whom we all came out to watch this piece of shit. After the movie, I wasn't sure if this movie is a sequel to Doctor Strange, or it's a sequel to Wonder Movie. The whole movie was only focused on Wanda, and if we remove the scenes of Strange Supreme from the movie, which had no ties with the movie, trust me, Wanda would have more screen time. We saw a similar thing in Captain America Civil War. That whole movie was about Bucky and the Avengers' internal fight, but we accepted it because we all felt good to see them all together. But this time the movie was only focused on Wanda, so from now we all will call this movie Scarlet Witch and the madness of multiverse. This